I do like it. I don't hate it. It's not bad.
Versus...
It's been years since anything good has happened to F-Zero, and finally, a new character has been added to Crusade. Specifically, it's a mod, but I mean, who's gonna be picky? I've been waiting for this for a very long time, and it's something I've even wanted to do, but of course, these had no sprites. I have no idea where this guy got them. I'm not gonna complain. Someone else did the work for me. It's always a good day when that happens. I'm in love with Black Shadow and Rex, one of my favorite characters of all time. Now, what's most important, though, is whether or not he did a good job, and I'm the arbiter of quality, so it's up to me to let you know whether or not he passed. Okay, immediately, that's a nice intro, and that's pretty nice because I was already a little bit wary from the presentation. The name is significantly larger than it needs to be, and of course there's no original menu assets, but I guess I can't really blame them for that. So he's moving pretty slowly, but it looks like he gets going as soon as he starts running, which is nice. I think the run could be animated a little bit faster, but it's not bad. It has a nice weighty sound to him as well. Good sound design on the running. Alright, let's look at jab. Okay, still ends with the same kind of gentleman jab, not too bad. Rouse swipe for the forward tilt, nice. Nice kick for up tilt. So far it's nothing groundbreaking, but nothing bad either, and that's, I'd say, more important. Oh, it's a Captain Falcon edit. Doesn't look too bad. Now, all of his tilts have that splash effect, but it's not an up tilt. I think it could stand to benefit from that. Same for the jab, too. I think it'd really punctuate the knee. Alright, smashes. An electric effect with a black splash. Not bad. Of course, the Rao swipe again. Not too bad. This one could potentially stand to have a few extras, though. So it looks like he's going for a Captain Falcon semi-clone kind of deal, or with a down tilt, forward smash, and down smash, which is a popular opinion for how to deal with Black Shadow, but I think for an original character it's not as necessary. So I just saw that myself. Forward air is the knee. I don't know how I feel about that. It's very satisfying with that strong sweet spot, but that's, I don't know, that's a bit too close to Captain Falcon. I feel like he could still do something interesting. Maybe make that the big forward air from Ganondorf or something. Or even just an elbow, like it is in Rex. Again, it doesn't have to be the Rex character, but I'm mentioning it because it did so much well. So far, all of my favorite things about this character are mostly down to what was in Rao's moveset. But it's got good polish, and I like that. Okay, that's new. It's got a good meaty sound to it. I do like it. Does it have a late hit? No, it looks like it's mostly just that one heavy spike, which is not bad. I like that. Yeah, they're really leaning into the Captain Falcon Echo kind of feel to him here. Even the back air. But he does have standard sex kick for Nair, which is nice. Well, I guess not really a sex kick. It's not delayed. Oh, no, it does. It does have a late hit. And up air. Okay. I think that'll look a lot better with a purple effect, kind of like what they did with forward smash. You can just recolor that quickly, and I think that would make it look a lot better. In fact, you could use that on up tilt, and that'd immediately look better, I'd say. I think it's perfectly fine on the other attacks that they just have the splash, but if you're gonna have this motion on sweeping kicks, I think it'd stand to improve this. Potentially even up smash forward tilt as well. Oh, the dash attack, that's nice. It's taken straight from Captain Falcon again, but I mean, a body charge just kind of suits Black Shadow. He's got the bull motif, and his whole thing is ramming his car into you, so it only makes sense. Alright, let's look at the grabs. Huh. I don't think I got a good look at that. So it looks like he electrifies his body with black magic. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's got some aura to it. That kind of reminds me of the big gut punch that Ganondorf has in Smash Ultimate. That's pretty cool. And that's just kind of a reversed version of it, I think. Is that the same sprite? No, it's a different sprite. Yeah, this one's both hands. Okay, I kind of like that. There's some distinction there. That's nice. The Rao victory pose. Okay. It suits it. It's nice. I think that works out. Honestly, if it is going to be the Rao victory pose, I'd say even maybe swap up smash and up throw, and give up throw like a big pillar or something to emphasize the attack. A big purple swipe upwards with a pillar. That'd be cool. Yeah, he's very powerful. He does not feel weak in the slightest, and I like that. He shouldn't feel weak. Now, what I like most about the Rex version of the character is that he feels like a rampaging bull. This so far feels like a faster Ganondorf, which is not bad, because it does make him very imposing. But the big rampaging bull thing, I think, is what really set him apart. But I haven't looked at his specials, so maybe those evoke it. Let's see where this goes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I actually prefer this. In Rex, he uses Black Hawk Stinger, which is taken from BlazBlue, but it looks nice and it fits him really well. It's a giant haymaker. In this one, he's a counterpart to Crusade Captain Falcon. He is not a counterpart to normal Captain Falcon. So he gets to charge in the move, and it's an electrical shot using dark magic, because that's what he actually uses in the games. So not only is this a better reference, but mechanically it's just way more interesting. And it fits a clone of Crusade Captain Falcon way better. Let's look at forward special. Okay, I can see the idea. The idea is that it's his own version of Ganondorf's side special, where he throws him up instead of tossing him down. I can't seem to grab him in the air. It's purely my fault, but maybe some stalling would work better with it too. But not having the stall also makes it more unique. Okay, it's the same, he just throws him up. It's kind of unfair for me to continually compare this character to a completely different character from a different game, but I can't divorce my own love of this character from that version. So obviously I'm going to be making comparisons. I feel like more could be done with this side special. I like the idea of it, and they do generally have the same idea where the character is being thrown upwards. But in Rex, if you take a look, it's this cool suplex over the knee, and I think that would fit this very well. The problem is, of course, sprites. But for now, this will work perfectly fine. There are worse options to find. Alright, down special. Huh. I don't really get it. I guess the idea is that he has a dark aura. Again, that's more like a Rao thing to do than a Black Shadow thing. But it's not like it doesn't fit him either. I do like it. I don't hate it. It's not bad. Up Special has completely redeemed this character. Forget everything I said about Forward Special, because this is where the cool giant throw is. And man, does it look nice. Okay, that's another win for this guy. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that feels good, man. It's an immediate slam into the ground. So that adds a bit of diversity now to these two. Because if you were to use this in the air, he would just... Man, it's tricky to use it. He just throws you up. So it adds some mechanical depth to the two, because this is how you bring him back down. And man, that feels great. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's take a look at his final smash. Excellent. I think I could maybe zoom in on him a little bit more when he does hit him with the Black Bull. And I would not mind hearing him shout Black Bull.
What do you mean by that?
The voice actor for Black Shadow does an amazing job at it.
Black Bull!
And I think it would really accentuate that final hit.
Black Bull!
But man, that's nice. You got it traveling into the background, you got to take it away into a cinematic scene. It's very rare to have something like that. More can maybe happen, but I don't think it's lacking in quality. And okay, it's kind of got item compatibility. Nothing seems to break, at least. But that can maybe be fixed. I could see myself having a lot of fun with this character. I think I'm gonna keep him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep him. So I really like this guy, and I do recommend him, especially for F-Zero fans. He's not a slop character. He's made very well, and he's from a creator who I don't think I've seen a lot from. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye on this guy and seeing what else he makes in the future. There are some aspects of this that I think could use additional functionality or polish. I'm a little disappointed by Fair. It feels great, but it feels great because it's Captain Falcon's thing. I think even just giving it darkness effects or something, like they did with Forward Smash, would make it just a bit better. Of course, these swipes too can be used on a few other things, and recolored to purple. And I guess it feels a bit like down special is out of place, I guess is another thing I could say. Doesn't really fit in with what he has going on with forward and up special, where he definitely feels like a rampaging bull. And I feel like maybe... I really hate bringing up Rex again, but they did a fantastic job with their charging bull attack, because it feels a lot like a permutation of Falcon Kick that just fits the character better, as like that phantom bull. But yeah, there are some things I could recommend for it to change, but aside from that, it's a very well-made character. In particular, I really like what they did with neutral special, and that. Oh, that's just fantastic. So I recommend him to F-Zero fans and people who generally like big, heavy bruisers, but I wouldn't say he really blew me away at all. I would give him maybe a respectable 7.5. There were some limitations for the sprite sheet, I understand. And presentation's really good. Graphical UI could be improved, and there are some things that I would probably change. But he's very fun to play as, and I think he's going to grow on me, and he's definitely going to be a mainstay. I'm looking forward to more from this creator, and I'm probably going to be checking out other characters he made too. Keep up the good work, and keep in mind that a 7.5 for me is not a terrible thing. My 10 out of 10 is like Caesar, man. So, yeah, you got some... big shoes to fill. I recommend him. He's good. Go pick him up.